I would like to invite to the podium Mr. Rudy Reyes from Verizon. Mr. Reyes, I pass you the mic.
Good evening, everybody. Buenas noches.
Good evening.
I'm Rudy Reyes, and for those of you who know, I have the privilege of working alongside tonight's Trailblazer honoree, Jesus Roman, who I've known and worked with at Verizon for over 2 decades. Now you've heard the word trailblazer, but what does that truly mean? A trailblazer is a leader, not just in good times, but in difficult times. They're the ones who step up and don't hesitate. They're willing to give honest feedback, even when it's tough. They're relentless, and they never lose sight of the mission. Jesus embodies all of these qualities and more. Honestly, he's one of the best regulatory attorneys I've ever worked with. For the last 7 years, I've had the honor of being his boss, and I can tell you firsthand, Jesus is an exceptional leader. He serves as Verizon's Chief Regulatory Counsel and also leads our local government affairs and community engagement in Southern California. In all of these roles, Jesus, of course, zealously advocates for his client, but his approach is to lift up all of our stakeholders. It's no wonder why he's so widely respected, not only by his peers and his colleagues, all of whom are here tonight, but also his adversaries, and that speaks volumes. And he's a true champion of our Latino community, lifting up and challenging others as he rises. And I will say, he's challenged me before, and I'm a better leader, a better champion, and a better person for that. I can say without hesitation that I've learned a lot from you, Jesus. It's an honor to be your colleague, but even more important, it's a greater honor to be your friend. I love you, my friend.
No.
Please join me in congratulating Jesus Roman for this well-deserved Trailblazer Award.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Rudy. Buenas noches a todos.
Buenas noches.
Les doy la bienvenida a esta noche en que el punto más importante son los becarios quienes estamos honrando. Son futuros abogados y son futuros colegas nuestros. I am incredibly and profoundly grateful to the Mexican American Foundation for this award they are bestowing on me. I do stand on the shoulders of so many others that have paved the path to overcome decades of institutional and societal barriers. I wouldn't be an attorney, let alone one worthy of the honor that I am being given tonight, if it weren't for affirmative action and the support of scholarships like the ones that really Affirmative action was created to take small steps in the long journey to address those institutional mechanisms that tracked us away from college. Unfortunately, affirmative action has been eliminated. It is organizations like the Foundation that take the place of affirmative action in the sense that they help law students have access to schools that they could not otherwise afford. So collectively, all of us in this room and beyond need to financially support the Foundation so that they can provide more scholarships. My story of being the first attorney in my family is similar to the story of many of you, including many of our scholars. I grew up benefiting from government handouts that supplemented the hard-earned but low income that my parents brought. With no mentors in the law to emulate or to inspire me, but garnering a passion against unlawful and unfair treatment, which I recall our family experienced way too often. It was that passion that led me to settle in the 10th grade to want to be an attorney. I remember one of my teachers asking me what kind of an attorney that I want to be. I really did not understand the question or its implications. But as the smart aleck that I was, my answer was simple, a good one.
As you should.
Now, if my story departs from your story, it is because I grew up in a very small town in Puerto Rico called Camuy. Okay, it's time for this. Si eres boricua de verdad, dígame, ¡huepa!
¡Huepa!
All right, that's a Puerto Rican cry. If you're Greek, you say, Opa! All right. Camuy is known for having the third largest cavern system in the world. Not for sending one of their own a world away to UCLA as an undergrad, and then to UC Berkeley, School of Law.
Go, bro.
I'm now a seasoned attorney that some see as a role model and mentor, and who are inspired by my trajectory. My niece, for example, is an accomplished criminal defense attorney in the San Juan, Puerto Rico area. I've not pushed my 15-year-old daughter to be even consider the law, but as she says it, she's inspired by me and also wants to become an attorney. So, The point of me telling you all of this is that by virtue of us as attorneys, judges, and others, of achieving our current station through hard work and sacrifice, we inspire and are looked at as role models. Today's scholars, all 30 of them, are on the journey to also be inspirational figures. To you scholars, congratulations for your achievements. Your sacrifices of now are for a better tomorrow, not just for you, but for our communities. As you embark on your journey, your path may change along the way, but trust that it will be for the better. I started off as a complex commercial litigation associate in the San Francisco Bay Area, but the mentor I adopted when I later moved to Puerto Rico and practiced law there put me in a telecommunications case, and then in another, and soon thereafter, I became the managing partner of the law firm for the telecommunications department. And that path, which I did not seek, led me to the position of practicing communications regulatory law for the last 21 years at Verizon, a Fortune 10 corporation when I joined it. And I have loved every moment of it. And I believe that I've made a significant positive difference at Verizon. Many of you, I'm sure, of our scholars, are entering this field of law because you want to make a difference. Remember these 3 points. 1, you already are making a difference. 2, you make a difference in other lives whether you know it or not. You may never know how you've impacted someone's life, but rest assured you have. 3, you will absolutely make a difference professionally. For those of you looking into civil rights law or political law, your talents are more critical now than ever. My sacrifices are the sacrifices of my wife, Rhonda. She supports me and tolerates the many hours that I am not available because of work. Thank you, Patty. I'm very humbled by the award, and I thank the Mexican American Bar Foundation for honoring my service. Thank you again, and a big shout out to all my friends and family in the crowd, and all my Verizon's colleagues who traveled from as far as Miami, Utah, San Francisco, and Sacramento to be here tonight. Muchas gracias, and may you have a wonderful night. Thank you.